Today we have more Pokemon Sun and Moon news and information for you guys. Coming off the heels of last night's leaks, Sun and Moon news and information for you guys. Coming off the heels of last night's leaks, when all the stuff featured in today's brand new trailer started leaking. The actual trailer itself was leaked. I'm guessing this is the Friday, July 1st news we're going to get. I guess we just got it early. Or maybe Pokemon Company's being generous. Maybe they're going to give us this today and something entirely new tomorrow. We can only hope. But even if they don't, this is still absolutely amazing in this trailer. As you see Hala here, again in the ceremony, talking about how the brand new Electric Fairy, wait for it, Electric Fairy Tapu Koko, the guardian of the first island, I'm guessing, is here. And as we said, he comes together to make some sort of like warrior shield or something. I have no idea. I don't even know. Tapu Koko is easily the craziest and most hyped Pokemon that we have seen so far. Electric, I can see. Fairy, I'm not all too. I can't see Fairy too much. I feel like this is one of those things where Pokemon Company is trying to insert fairy typing into as many things as they can. You know what I mean? But apparently it has its own ability called Elec Maker, which automatically turns the field into electric terrain. So that's kind of cool. It's kind of wild. I spoke in our Tapu Koko like speculation video when it first leaked that it was supposed to be like a legendary arena, which I mean it's not a bad guess as to what it is, but a lot of you guys pointed it out that it does look just like electric terrain. I still think it's going to be a legendary Pokemon. I don't think we're going to go around finding Tapu Kokos in the wild grass, you know what I mean? So I think it's definitely going to end up being a legendary Pokemon of sorts, especially since he's revered as a guardian of the islands, or a guardian of the main island. Someone left a comment in our speculation video saying that Tapu Koko looks like he could come together to create like a head of sorts, and we did see in the trailer earlier that he actually does close his arms and it's used as a shield of sorts, but the idea was that it was him combined with other mons in a trio of sorts, or maybe a quartet or something of legends for this generation, make like a totem pole kind of thing, which I think would be dope and cool and whatnot. The next Pokemon that we have here in the trailer is Chargerbug. I think Chargerbug is absolutely adorable. I don't care. I don't want to hear anyone talk shit on Chargerbug. I'm sorry. Like, sure, he looks like a 9-volt battery, but that's what he's supposed to be. He's supposed to be a little 9-volt battery. And I don't remember if it's in this trailer or the original ones that leaked, but they show him ended up being like level 28. And I don't think that this is going to be related to Grubbin at all. He is confirmed to be Bug Electric too. But I don't think it's gonna be like Grubbin evolves into Chargerbug and then Chargerbug into Vicky Peck, whatever the hell his name is. I can't think of it off the top of my head. But still, Chargerbug, I think he's absolutely adorable. It's awesome. It's an amazing Pokemon. I'm definitely gonna end up putting this mon on my team. I'm telling you, I'm calling it right now. In Pokemon Sun and Moon, and our first Let's Play, I want this thing on my team. He looks fucking amazing. I don't know why. It's one of those things where it's like, maybe just because so many people are mean to him, I want him on my team. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. But of course you see Chargerbug evolving into Vikavolt, and if you didn't like Chargerbug, you gotta like Vikavolt. I'm sorry. You gotta like Vikavolt. I don't want to hear anything. If you like Heracross, you can't tell me you don't like Vikavolt. Vikavolt is, of course, Bug Electric as well. We've been getting a ton of electric type Pokemon as of late. Especially released for Sun and Moon. I don't know, we might do a video discussing all the mons that we've seen from Sun and Moon so far, but still, Vikavolt is absolutely wild. I love this design. Again, sticking with the tropical themes. I mean, just look at this battle. Look at the battle background. Like, you could see this thing being in some tropical jungle. I love it. I love all the new mons that we've seen today. I don't think there's a single one that I actually dislike. I just love all the designs for the mons. We were talking about with Bruxish, the fish that was released. I think we're gonna see here in a moment how it's got such a vibrant color scheme to it and everything. I love it. I love all the new designs for the dragons, for the Pokemon we've seen so far. And speaking of dragons, we have Drampa, which is supposed to be Dragon Grandpa. Here we have Drampa, and I speculated that he's not going to get an evolution. It's supposed to be just like the Dredagon of the region, and to be 100% honest, I think that's 100% true. Now that we have the translations and everything, Drampa himself, Dragon Grandpa, if you're supposed to be the Grandpa Dragon, I can't see him evolving any further. But Drampa here gets hit with Dragon Claw from Flygon, and he has some ability that pops up that raises a stat of his. I'm not 100% sure. I waited like this Japanese trailer's been out for like 2 hours now. I was waiting to see if the English trailer would be released so that we would know for sure, but he has some ability that increases his stats, so I'm not 100% sure what it is. His typing has been confirmed to be normal dragon as well. A lot of people were saying that he was going to be dragon poison or just pure dragon because of this move that he's using right here, but then again, a lot of people were pointing out that that's probably dragon breath. I'm not 100% sure. I don't remember what dragon breath looks like from 6th gen. Because, you know, Dragon Breath isn't exactly the most, like, relevant move out there, especially when it comes to dragon types, but still, normal dragon, it's a unique typing, you know, ghost types can't touch him. I guess he gets stab return, trying to find the positives of having that extra normal typing, but still, it's kind of cool. We spoke on the new fish before, Bruxish, and Bruxish, I'm not 100% sure how to pronounce it, but she's, like I said, it's very vibrant, very bright colors. It's a tropical fish. I'm cool with it. I like Bruxish a lot. I like it a lot. It has been confirmed to be water psychic, which we did predict correctly. We did ended up doing videos for the first 4 mons. We didn't get the last 2 mons out before the Japanese trailer leaked. And there's no point in speculation once the actual information comes out. But still, Bruxish, I love it. I love it. Its ability still hasn't been confirmed just yet. It's still up in the air what Dazzle does. I mean, I would love to actually know what it does, because it seems like a super competitive ability, especially when it comes to stopping priority attacks, or at least in the Japanese trailer, it stopped. Well, in the solo Japanese trailer for Bruxish, it stopped Pikachu's quick attack. It didn't make it so that it was like unaffected. It flat out just said Pikachu can't use quick attack. So does that mean that it's stopping priority moves or what? But moving on, we have Cutiefly here. The last 2 Pokemon we didn't get a chance to speak about in videos themselves when they started to leak before the Japanese trailer came out, but Cutiefly here is Bug Fairy, apparently. We said there's a lot of electric type mons being released. There's a lot of fairy type mons being released as well, which I guess is needed since fairy is the newest typing and we only have a small handful of them so far from 6th gen, but still, it ends up using Fairy Wind, which we speculated, well, didn't get a chance to see it. I recorded the video, but we speculated it was going to be Silver Wind, but it turns out to be Fairy Wind. I think it's interesting. I think Cutiefly, I hope it doesn't end up evolving into some like adorable pile of gush just because it's a fairy. I hope it ends up evolving into like a big badass like horsefly, I guess. I don't know. I just hope it doesn't stay as like this little teeny weeny fairy forever. But we have our final new Pokemon here. I can never remember how to pronounce it. Togedemaru, which I'm guessing is his Japanese name. I can't wait to see what his English name is, and I hope that it's something a little easier to remember. Maybe it's just because it's new. I'm not remembering it correctly, but Togedemaru, who has been confirmed to be Steel Electric, can catch an earthquake in an instant. Woo! Put an air balloon on him. Put an air balloon on him. Oh my goodness. Anyways, Togedemaru, I think he's cute. I think it's a dope design, especially when his little Dorito chips on his back stand up. And I'm guessing, I was talking to Nexus and they were saying that he thinks this is motor drive. Didn't get to see what move Emolga used on it, if it used the move at all, because we didn't get to see like the beginning. I don't know if this is just after you send Togedemaru out and he has a new ability that activates at the beginning or what, but an ability did activate that raised the stat for him, and he uses a new move as well, which we are not 100% sure what it is. But Togedemaru, I don't see it evolving. I think it's going to be the Pachirisu of this region. But then again, the electric rat in different regions have evolved before. I mean, in 1st gen you had Pikachu, 2nd gen I guess you had Pichu, if you want to be technical. 3rd gen you had Plusle and Mayim, they didn't evolve. 4th gen you had Pachirisu, they didn't evolve. 5th gen you had Emolga, it didn't evolve, and 6th gen you had Dedenne, and it didn't evolve either. So aside from Pikachu and Pichu, none of the little electric rodents of each gen doesn't evolve. So I don't know. I can't really see Togedemaru evolving either. So, eh. Then the end of the trailer, they wrap up with Zygarde again. I thought it was kind of interesting because Zygarde had his own individual trailers like 2 weeks ago, and then now all of a sudden they're including it in this trailer as well. So I don't know. I kind of had this feeling. That Zygarde. I don't know. I still feel like Pokemon Z is going to be a thing. A lot of people are saying that Sun and Moon, or with the arrival of Sun and Moon, that Pokemon Z has just been shelved, the idea. I don't know, I could see them after Sun and Moon, or after whatever remakes or next or whatever, I could see them releasing Pokemon Z. Like, Pokemon Z would be something like travel back to the Kalos region 2 years after the events of X and Y take place, or something like that, and you have another chapter in that story. So, I don't know, I just can't see them. Like, Zygarde was such a huge mystery in the beginning when 6th Gen first dropped, and then it just been completely ignored this entire time. And now that Sun and Moon are coming out, all of a sudden Zygarde is relevant again? So, what? I don't know, it just seems like it's foreshadowing for something bigger and better. And that's not a metaphor for Zygarde's 100% form either. Something bigger and better. I don't know. Still, it just seems so odd that there's so much emphasis on Zygarde. Or it could just be one of those things where, oh, this is a legendary Pokemon and we're giving him a new form, so we're gonna talk about him like crazy in these trailers. Maybe that's what it is. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? I don't know. But still, I think it's just interesting that Zygarde is brought up and mentioned so much, especially when there's all these new Pokemon that are out and about. You would think they want to put more focus and more attention on these new Pokemon when the end of this trailer has like a clean minute and a half of just Zygarde, even though Zygarde's already had his own trailers. So I don't know. I still think Zygarde 100% form is 100% badass. You can't fuck with me. Nobody can fuck with me. I'm so badass. Nobody can fuck with me. That's the best Vine ever, by the way. If you've never seen that, Google search or YouTube search, you can't fuck with me Vine or something like that. It is hilarious. But still, Zygarde 100% form, looking all Optimus Prime on this Dragonite here. I think it's still dope. So Zygarde has 3 unique moves to himself. He has, well, technically 4, doesn't he? Because he has this new Z move that he has here. He's getting ready to unleash. Then he has 1,000 Waves, 1,000 Arrows, and then isn't Land's Wrath his move as well? So Zygarde has 4 different moves just for himself, which is kind of wild. So I don't know. I think it's interesting. I can't, as of right now, really see Zygarde playing a huge role in the story unless they're trying to make some humongous storyline. Because you got to think, we have Tapu Koko now, who obviously is important in game. Then you have Solgaleo and Lunala. If there's any other legends to go alongside Tapu Koko, you know, where does Zygarde fit into all of this? I don't know. Let me know what you guys think of the new Sun and Moon trailer in the comment section below. And of course, if you're proud of the Nappy Nation, and if you're hyped for Sun and Moon, make sure you smash the like button down below for us too. With that, I'm about this bitch. What?